So we're back for an exciting Let's Play of Legend of Dungeon. I'm often asked why I keep playing this game. There's actually, a few very good reasons. Um, you know, People sometimes complain that, they don't get to keep their stuff. If you die, you really die, and then you have to start all over again from zero. But, I think that's really the charm of the game is that, you never really know what you're going to get in terms of items. You never know how far you're going to be able to go because, well, of the same issue, I guess, what items you'll get, but also, um, your skill. And, it's not one of those games like, I don't know, Far Cry or um, whatever. There is, I guess, some mild cartoon violence, but it's not that bad. Um, and I think that's a very positive thing, especially for younger kids who are looking for a cool game to play. And also, there's a lesson in persistence in this game, which is, if you really want to win something, whether it's in the game or in life, coming back at it again and again is, pretty good strategy overall. So anyway, that's my view on Legend of Dungeon. So, if you backtrack to the beginning of the level, or the beginning of the tape here, you notice that I took this lantern thing, which, you can, that wasn't a very good throw, but let's see if we can do that again. There we go. That sits on one of the tables in the, at the beginning of the game, and you want to make sure to get it because in levels like these, it's impossible to see what's going on if you don't have it, or unless you have another light source like a magic missile book or something like that. It's not quite as effective a weapon as a sword. I'll actually check out and see the difference in how much damage it does. Yeah, 14 or 15 versus 25 to 30, so about twice as much. Alright, so let's see. There we go. So this looks like it's going to be a potion playthrough, meaning it looks like we're going to get tons of potions, but maybe not as many items. I'm just going to drink the root beer or beer. I don't know what it is exactly, but oops. And I'll have a potion as well. And then I'm going to eat the apples that I've got. Oh, and level up as well. Why not? And I think we'll save the rest of the potions for a little bit later as we head on down to the next level. Now, it's not important that you clear out all the monsters. Get a fair number of them. That gives you enough experience to continue leveling up. Leveling up gives you hit points, 10 additional hit points per level. Not a bad deal, I guess. Ooh, and cool. See, this is what I was talking about. Light sources. This is a miner's helmet. Unfortunately, it is a reluctant miner's helmet, so we're actually going to take it off because it's just going to slow us down. Maybe use it when we come to a dark level where we need hands-free. But for the moment, we're just going to go the easy one, and I am going to use the rest of my apples here and try and sneak by the guardian. I don't think that's going to work this time. Oh yeah, it did. Nice. Space seemed a little tight there to get past, but made it. Okay, and there's the door down, so we'll just spend a few more minutes checking out and see if there's anything else worth getting. Chances are probably not, but there may be a potion or two, and as you've seen in previous episodes, a potion or two can be the difference between life and death, and it's the small things that matter in this game. And also, I've mentioned this before, but Legend of Dungeon really is kind of a mathematics game, get hit by enough monsters and you will die, like I'm doing there. But the first 4 levels or so are kind of, I wouldn't say irrelevant, but it's not really that relevant how many times you get hit, because the monsters just don't do that much damage. Bats do 4 to 5 usually, sometimes 6, depending on what level you are. And oh, come on, there we go. Ooh, skeletons and a potion, nice. Let's draw them out, run like crazy, and get them. So that probably wasn't worth it, but that that potion may be a large health potion, so maybe it was worth it. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Watch out also for the flames. When you're early on and you don't have a nimble anything, it's probably better just to avoid them. Don't try to jump them, because if you miss, it's 30 or 40 hit points off. And like I said, that's really going to ruin your game math. Here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's turn that off so we can go on by. Pick up the apple. Apples, looks like. Nice. And so this is really, your first 4 levels are going to be a lot like this. Moving pretty slowly probably until you find a nimble item of some kind. Hopefully you will, otherwise these dungeon crawls can take a really long time. And throw that out there. Okay, so what I was doing there is just rearranging my inventory a little so that it's easy to get at things that are important, like the lantern or the sword or even the miner's helmet. If we get to a darker level where hands-free is required. Since I don't have Bluetooth in Legend of Dungeon, just have to go with the miner's helmet or some other light source. There are a few different ones, like the plasma helmet, just kind of like a Tesla ball hat thing. Sometimes those are useful. I've never really had a good one yet, like a nimble one or something, but they do provide a little bit of light. There are no torches, so you have to have your lantern or some other light source. That's handy. I think at this point, since we found the stairs, we're going to just head on down to level 4. Ooh, and we got something really exciting now. We got the Sultan's Cup of Coffee, which is a really pretty cool item. It allows you to just cruise around at max speed, pretty much. Well, I've never tried it with a nimble cat or something, which might be good. Plus, check it out. Actually does a fair amount of damage, so you can go around and hit people with your coffee cup and still win. Well, mostly, looks like. Which is just kind of funny to think about, I don't know, it's like kind of like if you have a really bad job going to work and going around and making things happen with your coffee cup. I wouldn't maybe make things happen with the mummy, because that can curse you. I think we've gone over that before, so we'll do that again. But also notice I'm getting down fairly low in health points, so I'm going to take some time and apple up. That's one of the dangers of the game, is you get so excited about these cool items that you find, and then forget all about hit points, which means, death and destruction for your character if you allow that to happen. So I want to keep an eye on your hit points, make sure that they're not too low. But again, levels 1 through 6, you probably don't need to worry too much about hit points. Just kind of keep them up in the 90 to 100 range and you should be fine. Because any creature that would actually do damage to you probably isn't going to be doing that much. And also, check for doors as you go along. This might be a door, might be a trigger, or you're just a push door where you just have to actually push against it to open it. Those are pretty cool. I don't remember which door we came through. It must have been that one. So let's try here. There we go. Stairs down. Ta-da! Alright, so level 5. Oh yeah, we can take out the Sultan's coffee cup so we can move things along a little bit more quickly here. Sultan's coffee cup probably won't be that great against a skeleton warrior, but against, skeletons like that, it's pretty effective. Same thing with snakes. Maybe they'll hit you once, but probably don't want to do it with the mummy here because you need to keep a little distance from him. Same thing with these annoying zombies. You can also power up. Oops, he almost got me there. Oh, I almost had a negative armor class for a change. You can believe that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey guys, hold on. Oh, I've got to turn off something here really quickly. Give us a little more space so I can see my stats. Okay. And we're back. Alright, so anyways. There we go. So only have 100 gold. That's not going to get us too far on the leaderboards, I can tell you that much. But, these films aren't necessarily about winning the game or becoming number 1 on the leaderboard. It's more about teaching you how to play. So you don't waste a lot of time doing things which I did my first 50 or so playthroughs. Here we're going to just jump down, take out our sword, battle these guys a little bit. I think we're probably going to take, we don't have a lot of health points. We're going to try out, ooh, aqua. Boy, that was perfect. First time. Alright. So don't need that, but can't really see any advantage in fighting any of these guys. I think we're going to just head on down. See what we can see on level 6. See, normally the zombie hands slow you down a lot, but with the Sultan's cup of coffee, you really can just cruise, man. Really cruise. And you're usually fast enough to avoid most of the things that are in here. That looks like a trap to me, so we're going to check out what the other side has to offer before we get involved with that. I think we will trigger it just to see what's in there. Probably something way too dangerous for me to handle right now, but there's the trigger. I actually can handle him, I think. Plus there's quite a bit of gold. There we go. Oops. See, now that's really bad. That's when you get caught in a door. That's not fun at all. Basically takes off all of your health. And that really wasn't worth that amount of gold. Because, oh, look at that. Caught in a door twice. Oh, that's horrible. Alright, well, we'll see you next time on Street Clean Plays Legend of Dungeon.